That's how I can fit all of them on this cell phone. That's pretty amazing. I've got some up my sleeve. All right. All right, guys, like I say, I know we've got a lot of new subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, this is the small wooden brooder that we've raised all of our quail in, and our baby chicks was raised in another quail pen, which after about a couple weeks, we will move them from here to the other quail pen. We have multiple videos on all the stuff that we've made, so if you're interested in watching those videos, please go watch those videos, and I think you'll like it. Like I say, we're not no carpenters. We just get by with what we can. We just love spending time with our family, and just love spending time with the family and just having fun. Which, as many of you know, that we've recently bought some property and we're getting ready to start building a house. I can't wait until we get moved out to the country, and then we will be able to do a lot more stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up, and then we're gonna move the baby button quail into it and watch them run around for a little bit. We're probably not going to get too many more hatches out of that floor in that box, but I made that box so when I'm done with the bottom, I can just take it out and put a new bottom in. So we're going to put the button quail in it, and then after this batch, we'll probably switch that bottom out, just because we don't plan on raising anymore for the rest of the winter. This spring we'll start raising a lot of them. Obviously these button quail, that we can start reproducing them and get enough so we can send them to our friends Walker Farm Fan. As many of y'all know, that we met Walker Farm Fan here several months back. Absolutely awesome family. They feel just like family. Good Christian people, love spending time with their kids and teaching them new things. Absolutely love them. Gary and Cassie, they're awesome people. So if you're not subscribed to Walker Farm Fam, please go over, subscribe to their channel, and tell them Rustic Woodworking Family sent you. I absolutely love their channel. That's a great YouTube community where they live. There's several channels in that area, and family channels. Yes, there's you got Hidden Hots Farm, you got Keeping It Dutch, you got Sawyer Ridge Farms. There's just so many of them. You got Moorhead Homestead. There's so many of them. I don't want to leave them out. I always say that. I'm scared to say names because I'm afraid I'm going to leave somebody out and hurt somebody's feelings. But if that's the case, I promise you, I didn't mean to. So I love helping people. That has helped me. Gary and Cassie has helped us out tremendously, as well as the other channels. We wouldn't be where we're at today if it wasn't for our YouTube community. In this area, you got Arms Family Homestead. Daniel, he's the one that, him and Dutch and Brian are the one that really got me going. And me and my family can never thank them enough for helping us out. So it's a great deal. YouTube has changed our lives. Meeting so many people and built so many relationships. It's just unreal. I mean, there's so many loving and caring people on YouTube at subscribers, and we greatly appreciate that. And we just don't answer the comments to send y'all. We read each and every one of the comments because we love talking to y'all. We love that y'all are interested in our family and love watching, and we greatly appreciate that. And I probably say that way too much, but we do. We greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to put another heat lamp in here because I just don't want the babies to get too cold. I like to try to keep it about 99 to 100 degrees inside this box, and with it being so cold outside, it's going to be really hard. So I'm going to put another heat lamp in there to see if we can keep it that way. I'll put a thermometer inside there too and put an alarm on it, so if it gets too hot, it'll send start making a sound, and we know to come out here and turn one of them off. So here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the middle here and put our go ahead and put it in the middle just in case it gets too hot. They can still go to the outsides. in the fall. I just don't know how well the button quail are going to take this cold weather. So I'm going to make sure that we've got it secured. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this screen inside here, and I do this on each batch when they're small. The screw in each end that way, and the reason why I'm putting the screw in each end is because I have had them get underneath this wire and they get trapped and then they die. So I don't want them to get underneath there, so I'm going to go ahead and screw it down, and then when we get ready to take it out, we just unscrew it and then pull it back to the top. Alright, so now I've got that hooked up, got the wire in there. Now I'm getting ready to go ahead and get the feed and the water, and then I'll get that ready. But while I'm doing all that, I'm going to go ahead and put the thermometer in there, and I'm going to shut that door and see how hot it's going to get. I've never used two, but I just want to be on the safe side, so we'll see what happens. What, baby?
I haven't tested them in that bowl.
Well, come here and tell me. Do what?
I didn't have them in night.
You went to whose house?
Kayson house in the bowl one night.
Oh yeah? You want to say hi to your friends?
I've been
1, 2, 3.
like that.
All right. Thank you, baby. You have fun, okay? They absolutely love the ending of the videos where we count 1, 2, 3. Smash that like button. Put that coat back on. You're just running. So the kids are my life. You know, that's what keeps me going every day is my kids and my wife. You know, that's awesome. So anyways, back to this. So I'm going to shut this, put the thermometer in there, and see how hot it gets, how quick. I've never used two of them, so let's see. So what I'm doing right here is I'm actually setting the temperature to I'm going to put it right at 100. And what will happen once it gets to 100, it will start beeping. So right now it's 52 degrees inside here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it inside and we'll see what happens. I'm going to put it over here on this far corner. We'll leave it in there just for a few minutes while we get the feed and the water ready. And hopefully it will be enough. If not, we may have to open it up a little bit. That's the reason why I put so many hoses in it. After every batch that I do, before I put a new one in, I'll go through and clean out the water bowls and make sure, you know, there's no dirt or anything. That way, if there was any kind of bacteria or anything, maybe I'll kill it. It just makes me feel better. So hopefully it makes the quail feel better. Apologize about the mess. This time of the year is extremely busy for us. We're making tons of flags, and I'm glad that Christmas is just about over and things can slow down around here a little bit. It's just crazy right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some electrolytes in here, and then we'll put some water. I've already used partial of this package, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the packet in here. When I started raising them, other people had reached out and told me, you know, use electrolytes, it'll help them. So I went to our local feed store here in the town we live in, Stillwater Milling, and I picked up the electrolytes. That's where we get all of our farm equipment, is Stillwater Milling. And back on the incubator, we got it from Stillwater Milling, but the company, Little Giants, absolutely awesome company. The incubator, the turner, they have all kinds of products. The thermometer, they got everything. The egg turner, for the quail and the chicken, it's amazing. And like I say, when we first started this, we had no clue. So it's almost dummy proof. You go in, set it on 95 or 99.9 or 99.5, and wait until the the days, ours was 16 and 17 days, and then you got quail. Just put water in before it starts. So anyways, if you're looking into raising some quail or hatching some quail, I encourage you to try the Little Giants incubator. I've used it, so I know it works. I wouldn't say it if it didn't. You can go back and watch all the previous videos of all the quail that we've hatched, and we've had really good success with it. I'll leave a link down below of all the products that we actually use to raise our quail. And like it says, you order them on Amazon, you can have it usually, if it ain't around Christmas time, usually you have your product or whatever there within a couple of days. So like I say, I'll leave a link down below. Go down there and check it out and see what you think about it. If you do decide to order one and you hatch some, hey, comment back when you get one and hatch, and let me know how your hatch went. Just curious to see, you know, it may be different for other areas, but you know, our humidity is set pretty good. A lot of people say this is based on humidity, so just curious on different parts of the state. Anyways, I'll hush. I like to talk, my wife says. Go ahead and pour all that in there. I don't have water in the shop, so I keep these jugs so I can fill them up when I come home from work and stuff. Shake that around. Or I think a mouse have found my packages. Yes, mice have definitely found my packages. I thought I heard something in here the other night, so now I'm going to set me out a mouse trap and see if I can catch them. They're eating all the worms and stuff that I purchased for the quail. So anyways, now that I got the packages out, let me see if I can find some tape and tape this up. All right, now that I got the bags filled, when I on my quail, when I first, now that I got the bags patched up, now my quail, when I first put them in the brooder, I start them off on just the regular quail starch. I use 22%. I know it doesn't say anything on here about quail, but this is as close as I could get to 22%. I had some people tell me try to get 28%, but this is all we have here at our feed store. So I feed them this, and then after a couple days, I'll start feeding them some of these melon worms. This is a different, I'm looking at it different because this ain't usually the package that we use, but we feed them some of these melon worms just to try to give them more protein to make up for the 22%. Some people told me 28%, which after talking to them at the feed store, they encourage to take this and mix it up, so we just throw a little bit of both in there. So the first couple days, we're going to just put them inside here, smash it up, and then after a few days, then we'll start putting start putting the worms inside. So what I do first with mine, and you don't have to necessarily do this, this is just what I do with mine. I'll get me a handful of them. Just like that. And then I'll take me a I had a bigger bowl at one time. It was a lot easier. So now I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Now we got all that in there. I'm going to kind of... And here's the deal. I do not put a top on it and fill it up with feed. I'll just come out here throughout the day and I'll fill it up, because if you fill it all the way up, sometimes the quail will get in there and dump it all out, and it wastes a lot of feed. So and it may not seem like a lot, but when you have to feed these things every single day, that feed adds up, and it gets expensive. We probably went through 200 pounds in the last probably month. 200 pounds of actual quail feed. Them guys out there eat a bunch of the quail feed. So we're going to go ahead and check the temperature real quick. I'm sitting here waiting for the temperature to heat up. So I want to show off this little quail pen my son helped me make. And we made it out of scrap wire. And basically it's to help us carry the quail from pen to pen without having to put them in a box, because once again we learned the hard way. We went and picked up some quail, had them in a box, and time we got them home they died. So me and my son made this little small carrying cage to actually move the quail pen to pen, and that way we don't, I mean, if we ever go anywhere and we need to buy some small quail or chickens, we have a small pen we can put it in. And like I say, this was all scrap wire. And you know, did we need it? No, but we built a lot of good memories with it. So it's absolutely awesome. So just got to brag on him a little bit. He's always going, always wanting to learn new things. Okay, now since we got it set to the right temperature, I'm going to go ahead and move the feeders in there, and then we're going to get the baby quail, and then we're going to move them inside. And I'm going to show you how small these things are as soon as I pick them up, because I don't think I've picked one up yet. So it's going to be pretty awesome. They're really fast, so you got to be quick. And I don't put any of the feeders or waters by the wall, because I don't want one of them to get pinned over there and get smothered. Because here's the deal. If they get too cold, they're all going to huddle up against a wall, and most likely the smallest one's going to get smothered. Okay, here we go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of them. I'm going to go ahead and shut this back. I'm going to leave one in there, so if one of them starts hatching, it can help them out. Look at these little guys. Oh my goodness. Ain't that amazing? Absolutely awesome. They're going up underneath my coat there. I'm trying to get something to stick them by so you can see. Here is a cell phone. That's how I can fit all of them on this cell phone. That's pretty amazing. I've got some up my sleeve. All right, so I better get them in there before I drop them. All right, so I'm going to take them over here. Try to dip their head in water. Let them get a little drink. I know he hasn't had a drink. You feel, there's you a little drink. Get you a drink there. Look at him. There's you a drink. I know you need one too. There's you a drink. Alright, now I'm going to do a close-up. Okay, here's a quarter. Here's the baby quail. The quail's just a little bit bigger than a quarter, but look at that little guy. Look at him. Look at them babies. Look. Don't let them go. Easy with them. Easy.
Okay, I am.
All right.
Okay.
I like
All
that
right,
one
hold it.
Braylee's holding.
Hey, hold on. Hold it in your hand. Okay, see? Look, show the camera. Show them. Pretty. Look at the camera.
Bye.
Hey, you smile. Look at them. This world's smallest little baby quail. Ain't that amazing? That is super awesome. Let's see them, Braylee. Put them in hand. Put them back in hand. Aww. Put yours in here. I absolutely love. Whoa. He about got away. I absolutely love this one here, the black and yellow. You do?
It looks like a Krispy Kreme donut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Daddy's gonna put them in here. Y'all back up. Let Daddy get in here.
Can I put one in?
I'm gonna put them in. They're too small. Here, move.
This is my turn, Daddy.
Well, y'all can put the bigger ones in next time.
Ooh,
We
damn.
gotta shut this door and let them get warm.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank each and every one of y'all for watching this video. We greatly appreciate it. The girls ran off. They left us. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. You want to go ahead and wrap this up, son?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you all guys for watching this video. If you have not yet, go down there, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and like this video. Thank you, and God bless you.
That's right. We hope each and every one of y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Thank each and every one of y'all. May God bless you.
I'd work around